Hey Harvest, happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well. Just wanted to give you a quick message. I'm in the middle of my sermon prep. I know you're hard at work today. I'm hard at work today, and there's a lot to get done. But sometimes work needs to stop, and we need to pray. And this Saturday night, we are gathering for our prayer and praise night in honor of our first anniversary as a church. And I just want to give you 5 reasons why you should be at the prayer and praise night tomorrow night. Reason number 1, we have much to thank Him for, right? We have much to thank Him for. I was talking with one of our leaders yesterday, Dale. And we were talking about how He is just shaking people's lives right now and just shaping them and changing them and forming them into the image of Christ. And when I say them, I mean us, and I mean everybody in this church. God is actively at work, and I am just overwhelmed at the change that I'm seeing in God's people in this church. And man, it is there's so many reasons to come and praise Him and pray to Him for what He has already done. So, number 1, we have much to praise Him for. Number 2, hey, if we want to see revival in Rochester, if we want to see revival on the east side, if we want to see revival at all, we need to gather together to pray. Jonathan Edwards said this. He said, "Prayer is as natural an expression of faith as breathing is of life." I was talking to Pastor Ryan Hall from Harvest Palis the other day, and we're just reminiscing about the year we've had. It's been an insane year, and we were talking about how things started, and one of the comments I made to him was, I saw all that God did and all the prayers that God answered, and I wish I would have prayed for even more. And I don't want to make that same mistake twice. And so, guys, tomorrow night we're going to hit our knees hard, and we're going to hit our knees in a big way to pray big prayers to God to use us in a great way in this city. But it does not start until we're all united in prayer, knowing that it's only through the power of prayer that any of this can begin to happen. So we got a lot to do. We got a lot to thank God for. We've got a lot to pray for. Number 3, we're burdened. And we need to pray for one another. We're not just going to be praying prayers for our church. We're going to be praying prayers for one another. And so I encourage you to come ready to lay your burdens down. We are going to lift up one another in prayer, and we're going to lift our burdens to God individually and corporately. And I know that there's a lot of pain. For those of you on the prayer team that see the prayer requests every single week, and for those of you that are leaders that get the phone calls every single week, and for those of you that are friends that are walking along one another in uncommon community and small groups, you're praying with one another every week, and you know that's just the tip of the iceberg for how much is happening in the hearts and lives of people at Harvest. So there are a lot of burdens, and there are many, many reasons to pray. And I know that you're carrying some too, and so let us come and carry some with you. Number 4, Easter's coming. We've been praying for our friends, for our family, for our neighbors, for our coworkers that we are going to be inviting to Easter service. And we need to keep on praying. We cannot stop praying for our loved ones for Easter. And so we're going to lift that up tomorrow. It's only a month away, guys. It is only a month away from the highest attended Sunday on the calendar year. And we want to make the most of it by making the most of Jesus. So we want to pray for those that we love. And number 5, what else are you going to do on a Saturday night? I mean, seriously, what else are you going to do? I mean, there's only so much you can watch on Netflix. There's only so many places you can go. There's only, so much basketball that you can watch. Go Bruins. I picked UCLA. There's only so much basketball you can watch. And in light of eternity, do you really want to skip out on a time when your church is gathering together to pray and to pray hard for the things that come close to the heart of God? I don't want to be in that camp. So come and be ready to pray for the things that are close to God's heart. Come and pray for the things that are close to the heart of each and every one of us here. Come and pray for your city. Come and pray for your church. Come and pray for your brothers and sisters. It's going to be an awesome night. You do not want to miss it. That's it. So those are my 5 reasons. I will see you tomorrow night at Grace Road. Love you guys.